Most people think their lifespan is determined by their genes, but science says otherwise. After age 70, the strongest predictor of how long you'll live has less to do with DNA and more to do with your daily habits. There are 7 powerful signs that silently reveal how much time you really have left. These aren't guesses. They're backed by decades of research, and they appear long before illness ever does.
One of the most surprising signs is your walking speed. It might seem like nothing, just a slightly slower pace when crossing the street, a hesitation before stepping off the curb, a moment of pause when someone passes you on the sidewalk. But your walking speed tells a story. It's one of the most accurate, reliable predictors of how long you'll live. Not because walking is exercise, but because how fast you walk is a reflection of your body's overall performance.
According to studies published in the Journal of the American Medical Association and reinforced by geriatric research, seniors who walk at or above 0.8 meters per second, around 2.7 feet per second, live significantly longer than those who move slower. That one number may not mean much on paper, but in real life it tells us whether your heart is strong, your legs still carry power, and your brain is fast enough to coordinate motion and avoid falls. Walking pace isn't just about speed, it's about integration. It's the scoreboard of your entire nervous system.
When your pace slows, it doesn't happen overnight. It's not that your muscles suddenly give out. It's quieter than that. Your posture softens, your stride shortens. You start watching the ground more than your surroundings. Your reaction time slips just a little. These small shifts point to something larger. Your systems are downshifting, and the body doesn't do that without a reason.
A slower walking speed often reflects declining cardiovascular strength. Maybe your heart isn't pumping as forcefully, your lungs aren't drawing in enough oxygen, or your muscles and joints have lost some flexibility. It could even mean your brain's processing speed, how fast it reacts to the world, is beginning to slow down.
But here's the good news. This is one of the most trainable metrics you have. You can earn it back. You can rebuild your stride, your rhythm, your confidence. You don't need a gym or treadmill, just a place to walk and a decision to move. Start with 10 minutes a day, then 15, then 20. Don't just stroll. Walk briskly. Move with purpose. Feel your breath deepen, your arms swing, your stride strengthen.
That's when the magic happens. Your circulation improves, your heart adapts, your lungs expand, your coordination sharpens, and your brain begins to believe again that this body is still ready, still responsive, still alive. Walking speed also affects your confidence. People who walk slowly often don't feel safe. They hesitate, they look down instead of forward, they lose their center. That creates a cycle. Less confidence leads to slower movement, which leads to more fear, which leads to even less movement. But when you start walking briskly again, you send a signal to your whole body, we've still got it.
A brisk walk doesn't just wake up your muscles. It clears your mind, releases endorphins, stabilizes your mood, and restores your perspective. Walking fast is one of the simplest, safest ways to feel alive again, to feel strong, and to reclaim the rhythm of life. If you've been told to slow down with age, challenge that idea. You don't need to run, but you do need to keep your walking speed alive. Because it's not just a pace, it's a lifeline.
The body that walks slowly becomes the body that sits more, rests more, avoids stairs and outings. But the body that keeps moving, even briskly for a few minutes a day, stays in the world, active, engaged, and independent. So measure your pace not with numbers, but with honesty. Can you walk across a parking lot without pausing? Can you keep up with someone 10 years younger? Your walking speed might just be your body's quiet way of saying, I'm still here, and I still want to live.
Can you finish a walk without feeling drained or sore? If yes, protect that ability. Train it, maintain it. If not, rebuild it. Slowly, steadily. Every step counts. Because your walking speed isn't just about how you move, it's about how your entire body works together. Now, let's talk about another silent predictor of how long you'll live. Grip strength.
It might sound like a small thing, the way your fingers hold a coffee mug, twist a doorknob, or carry a grocery bag. But what's behind that grip is not small at all. In fact, your grip strength might be one of the most honest health tests you'll ever take. It doesn't lie, it doesn't hide. It quietly reveals the truth about your heart, your brain, your nervous system, your future, all through the strength of your hands.
Research published in The Lancet, one of the world's most respected medical journals, discovered something remarkable. Grip strength is a stronger predictor of death than blood pressure. Yes, the force in your hands can tell more about your life expectancy than your cholesterol, your BMI, or even your resting heart rate.
Why? Because grip strength isn't just about muscles, it's about connection. It shows how well your brain communicates with your body, how efficiently your nervous system fires, how effectively your blood vessels deliver oxygen and nutrients. It's a sign of how alive and responsive your entire system still is. A weak grip is never just about weak hands. It's often a sign that something deeper is fading. The heart not pumping as forcefully, circulation slowing, muscle mass shrinking, or the nervous system losing its sharpness. And once that connection weakens, the effects ripple through daily life.
Simple tasks become harder. Opening jars, turning keys, writing with a pen, carrying groceries, or even buttoning a shirt. Most people dismiss it. Just age, they say. But your body isn't giving up. It's asking for help. And that help doesn't come from rest. It comes from use. The good news is, you can rebuild your grip. You can restore strength to your hands and reawaken the entire chain of control that connects your brain, spine, nerves, and muscles. The hands are the final link, and when you strengthen that link, the whole chain tightens.
Start small. Use a grip trainer, a simple handheld resistance tool. Keep one by your couch or in the car. Use a stress ball and squeeze it 10 to 15 times per hand every evening. Hang from a sturdy bar if you can, even if your feet touch the ground. Carry your own bags, even the lighter ones. Use your hands actively, daily, intentionally. Every small act helps. Wringing out a towel, twisting open a jar, squeezing a cloth, gripping firmly. These micro movements retrain your muscles and reignite your nervous system.
And here's the beautiful part. As your grip returns, so does your confidence. Your posture improves. Your walk feels more grounded. Your balance steadies. You begin to trust your body again, and that confidence spills into how you live. People who feel strong in their bodies move with purpose, speak up more, and engage with life rather than watch it pass by.
This isn't about building bodybuilder hands. It's about functional independence, the ability to lift yourself, support yourself, protect yourself. To know that if you stumble, you can catch your fall. That if something slips, you can grab it and not freeze. And there's something else most people don't know. Grip strength protects your brain. Studies show that people with stronger hands tend to have sharper minds. That's because grip is directly tied to motor control, which connects deeply to memory, focus, and decision-making. So yes, grip is strength, but it's also intelligence, awareness, stability, and longevity. If you've noticed your grip weakening, don't ignore it. That's not just aging, that's your body calling for attention. And the answer isn't more medication, it's more activation. Your body will respond, it always does. You just have to give it the signal it's been waiting for. Start today. Pick something up and carry it a little longer. Squeeze, hold, hang, move. Because a strong grip means a strong heart. A strong grip means a sharp brain. And a strong grip means a longer life.
Don't let go of that, your sense of purpose. There's something deeply biological about it, something that goes far beyond motivation or mindset. Purpose isn't just about staying busy or setting goals. It's the silent engine behind everything that works in your body. And when that engine goes quiet, everything else begins to slow down. Your hormones, your brain function, your immunity, your balance, even your will to move. But when purpose is alive, truly alive, something in you stays lit, and that light protects you.
We often think of purpose as something grand, a career, a legacy, a mission to change the world. But as life goes on, purpose becomes simpler. It's about having a reason to wake up, something that makes you sit up in bed instead of staying there, something that keeps your mind alert, your body engaged, and your heart connected to the living world around you.
It could be a person, a project, a habit, a walk, a prayer, or a quiet promise to yourself. It doesn't matter what it is, only that it exists, because science is clear. People with a strong sense of purpose live longer. A major study from the University of Michigan found that individuals with a clear purpose, regardless of age, income, or health, were significantly less likely to die during the study period. That's not just coincidence, that's biology. Purpose regulates stress hormones, sharpens focus, improves sleep, reduces inflammation, and gives your brain and body a reason to stay active.
When purpose fades, the decline happens quietly. It starts with restlessness, then boredom, then a gentle withdrawal from life. You begin sleeping in later. You cancel plans. You start saying things like, "I don't really care," or "What's the point?" Days blend together. You eat more out of habit than hunger. You move less, even though you're not in pain. And over time, your nervous system begins to downshift. It stops preparing for action, stops anticipating the future. It simply exists, and eventually it stops responding. That's why retirement can be risky, not because rest is bad, but because disconnection is. Too many people retire from work and think they're finally free, but they also retire from challenge, from purpose, from responsibility. And within months or years, they begin to deteriorate. Not from overwork, but from under-engagement.
Because the body doesn't just need rest, it needs direction. You have to remind it every single day through action. We still have something to do, something that matters, something worth showing up for. That's what keeps your brain producing neurotransmitters, your immune system alert, your muscles firing, and your memory sharp. Purpose doesn't just keep you focused, it keeps you physically alive.
So ask yourself honestly, what still excites me? What still makes me curious? What would I do even if no one noticed? The answer doesn't need to be loud or impressive. It could be writing a note to a grandchild, growing a tomato plant, reading scripture, teaching one person what you know, feeding birds, mentoring someone younger, creating something, finishing something, caring for someone, or simply praying for someone.
It doesn't have to be big, but it has to be real, because without that emotional anchor, the days lose meaning. And when the days lose meaning, the body loses structure. When structure is gone, the body forgets how to thrive. It starts to drift, and drifting is how people disappear, not from death, but from disconnection.
But it doesn't have to be that way. You can reignite purpose at any age. You can choose something to care about again. You can send a new signal through your body. Tell your lungs, "We've got work to do." Tell your heart, "Keep pumping, someone still needs me." Tell your hands, "We're not done creating." Remind your soul, "We're not just waiting, we're still becoming."
That shift doesn't require a life overhaul. It starts with a decision, to participate again, to serve again, to notice again. And when you do, the energy returns, the focus, the strength, the appetite, the steadiness in your walk, the rhythm in your sleep, the clarity in your thoughts. Because the body always follows the mind's commitment.
So if you've lost your sense of purpose, don't shame yourself, but don't ignore it either. That emptiness isn't a symptom of aging, it's a signal. And like every signal from the body, it's asking you to respond. Find your reason, big or small, public or private, shared or deeply personal. Let it move you. Because the moment you remember why you're still here, you stop drifting and you start truly living again.
There's a quiet rhythm inside your chest, steady, consistent, and often unnoticed. But if you listen closely, it tells you everything about how your body is truly doing. It doesn't shout like a fever or ache like a sore joint. It doesn't demand your attention unless something is wrong. Yet within that rhythm lies the key to your energy, your focus, and your longevity.
It's your resting heart rate, one of the most powerful signals your body gives you each day. A healthy resting heart rate for older adults typically falls between 60 and 70 beats per minute. That means when you're calm, sitting still, and free from stress, your heart beats roughly once per second to keep everything alive and supplied. That's not just a number. That's efficiency, balance, and the sign of a well-regulated cardiovascular system. A heart that does its work quietly, without panic or strain, is a heart that protects you.
As we age, that's what we want most. Not just strength, but calm efficiency. A heart that doesn't overwork just to keep you upright. A heart that has reserves for when you need to climb stairs, carry groceries, or recover from illness. When your resting heart rate is low, but not too low, it means your body isn't living in a constant state of alarm. It's living in a state of readiness and recovery.
But here's something most people don't realize. Your resting heart rate isn't fixed. It's trainable. And for many people, it slowly rises over time without obvious symptoms. You might start feeling winded after short walks, sleep a bit less deeply, lose patience faster, or feel fatigued for no clear reason. Then, at a routine checkup, you see your resting heart rate sitting in the mid-80s or higher. That's a warning sign.
A resting heart rate consistently above 80 beats per minute has been linked to a significantly higher risk of heart disease, stroke, and even premature death. It means your heart is under strain, even at rest, like an engine revving in park. On the outside, everything may seem fine, but inside, the system is wearing out faster than it should.
Over time, that strain affects your arteries, your brain, your hormones, and your ability to recover from even minor illnesses or injuries. But the good news? This is reversible. You can lower your resting heart rate, often without medication and often within weeks, by giving your body what it truly needs: oxygen, movement, hydration, and rhythm.
Start with your breath. Just 5 minutes of slow, diaphragmatic breathing. In through your nose for 4 seconds, out through your mouth for 6, can lower your heart rate in real time. Practice this in the morning, before meals, and before bed. It tells your body we're safe. And when your body feels safe, it no longer races.
Next, look at your movement. You don't need to run, but you do need to walk briskly with purpose, 20 to 30 minutes a day. Regular walking lowers cortisol, improves circulation, trains your heart to beat more efficiently, and builds what's known as cardiovascular reserve, your body's buffer between effort and exhaustion.
Support that with hydration. When you're dehydrated, your blood thickens and your heart works harder. Sip water steadily throughout the day, not just when you're thirsty. A pinch of sea salt or a small dose of electrolytes can help maintain balance. Your heart is a pump. and pumps work best when the fluid they move is smooth and balanced.
Don't overlook magnesium. It's essential for regulating heartbeat, relaxing blood vessels, and calming your nervous system. Most older adults are unknowingly deficient. A good magnesium glycinate or citrate supplement, or foods like leafy greens, avocados, pumpkin seeds, and dark chocolate can make a noticeable difference in your heart rhythm within days.
So if your resting heart rate is high, don't ignore it, but don't fear it either. It's not a sentence, it's an invitation, a call to return to rhythm, to give your heart and your entire body permission to slow down and strengthen again. And if your heart rate is already healthy, protect it. Don't wait for symptoms to start caring for it. Keep breathing deeply, keep walking, keep hydrating, keep calming your system every single day.
Because a calm heart is a capable heart. A calm heart is a longer living heart. And most importantly, a calm heart gives you a gift no pill ever could: peace inside your own body.
How quickly you recover from a setback says more about your health than almost anything else. Resilience isn't measured in hours or days. It's measured in how you respond to both the good and the bad. It's how you rise after a fall, an illness, a loss, or a sudden change in routine. These moments are part of being alive. What matters most isn't whether they happen, but how quickly you come back. Because recovery speed shows that your body still adapts, your nervous system can calm, and your mind doesn't get stuck in grief or stress. That flexibility, more than any lab test, shows you're still fully alive.
When you catch a cold or strain your back, do you recover fast or does it linger? As we grow older, slower recovery often signals chronic inflammation, the body's stress switch stuck on. Quick recovery means your immune system, hormones, and mindset are still working together.
Emotional resilience is just as vital. How long do you stay upset after conflict or disappointment? People who bounce back faster aren't cold, they're balanced. They feel deeply but move through it. That regulation lowers cortisol, reduces inflammation, and protects memory and sleep. Studies even show those who process grief sooner face fewer long-term illnesses.
The best part? Resilience isn't luck, it's a skill. Start with routine, sleep, meals, and movement at regular times. The body loves rhythm. Build connection. Don't isolate when life gets tough. A call, a laugh, or a chat with someone you trust can reset your system. And trust your belief. Your body listens to your thoughts. If you see yourself as capable of recovery, you start to heal faster.
Resilience doesn't mean never falling. It means you don't stay down. Your bones rebuild, your lungs strengthen, your hope returns. If recovery feels slower lately, don't panic. Ask why. Sleep, stress, movement, or loneliness often hold the answers. Your body is built to adapt, right up to your final breath. So when life knocks you down, don't just survive it. Watch how you rise. Because your real age shows not in the mirror, but in how quickly you recover.
Your social circle matters too. Loneliness is as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. But even one close bond can change everything, improving immunity, mood, and lifespan. And never lose optimism. People who still expect joy, love, and growth live longer, not by chance, but by biology. Optimism keeps your body investing in life. Your future isn't written in your genes, it's shaped by how you live, connect, and recover. The secret to living long is living aware. Every moment you stay aware is another moment you stay alive.
If this message resonated with you, take a moment to like, share, and leave a comment below. Your engagement helps these insights reach more people who might need a reminder that healing and resilience are possible at any age. Let's keep spreading calm, strength, and purpose together.
Subscribe now for more powerful lessons that awaken your potential.